Tropicana Resort and Casino. We're on the Strip here in Las Vegas, one of the older hotels here in Las Vegas. Adam Kaplan is just the latest to go away. We're down to a three-player game right now. Adam Kaplan, of course, the math major from Oxford, but sometimes things just don't add up. He's with Leanne Tweed. Leanne?
Thank you, Barry. Yes, Adam, I got to say, you played that last hand. You had a pair of fives. You were short stacked. I mean, you were up earlier in the game.
Yeah, I caught a few good cards early on, but then there was one big monster pot where I had slightly the better of it, but you know, he caught the next card on the turn, and that's poker. That's never happened.
You know, we talked about speed poker a little bit off camera, and maybe if it was not speed poker, you might have played it a little bit differently, right?
Yeah, if I had, I think if this had been a deeper stacked event, you know, with more time to accumulate chips, then yeah, I could have seen myself throwing that hand away, or at least thinking maybe he's got the flush already. But with this kind of game, you start off with 25 times the big blind. You have to get your chips in. And I did say before I started playing that if I found an opportunity to overplay one pair, I would do it. And I did. And I'm out. So there you go.
Well, has it been a good week for you? You know, you came across the pond all the way from England. You've been here in Vegas. How was your experience?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I have a great room, and it's been a wonderful weekend. I have no complaints, so it's been really great.
All right. Well, thank you, Adam.
Thank you very much.
All right. Back to you, Barry.
All right. Thanks very much, Leanne, and thanks to Adam Kaplan. And again, you don't see too many long faces, really, because everybody does have a good time, win or lose. But here's a guy who is thinking about winning. He's not thinking about losing at all. Why not? He's got the big stack right now, 145,000. Sitting alongside him, the only professional we have, true professional we have, sitting at the table, and he's not far behind. Old Satchel Paige thing, don't look behind you, something might be gaining on you. As to Paul Hodge, 30,000, he's short stack right now, in a situation that's not desperate because of the blind, so come along the line.
He is going to have to. He's got about a third of the stack of everybody else. Fourth, and he really has to pick a spot and just go with it.
So it will not be here.
9-6 is not the spot.
No.
I think we're going to see a lot of battles between Terry and Mr. Rogers the rest of the way. Unless, of course, Hodge picks up a hand.
This catches a clean.
Oh, my goodness. We are going to see some action.
This should be good.
As aggressive as Terry is, he's definitely going to play the hand hard. I like the idea of slow playing here. We're three-handed. Rogers needs to leave some chips out of Terry. Oh, I like that.
Smart. Very
oh, my
smart.
goodness gracious. How smart is this? The guy has swapped the absolute nuts, and he's going into his time base, making Terry feel like he has a hard decision to make, whereas he's just thinking about how can I get all of Terry's money in this pot.
Exactly. That's very, very smart. Wow.
I'm starting to like this guy, Rod.
He's played great, isn't he? Rogers? With a straight, 30,000.
Raise 30,000.
Just a pair of queens. Now he says, I'll raise 30,000.
Now, to me, if I'm Friedman, I'm thinking, what was he thinking about? Was he thinking about putting in his money on a flush draw? How strong can his hand be? What a great move. I'm really impressed with it. But he's just going to take it down.
Yeah.
I think he played the hand a little too fast in this spot, but I did like the way he used his time bank.
Me too. Me too.
3 poker players, 1 poker director. Matt Savage, best poker player, tournament director in the world on hand.
I believe that. Rogers adds to his stack, already the chip leader. And the nervous Hodge.
Oh my goodness, Hodge has picked up a big hand, three-handed ace-jack, but he has been running into a powerhouse. He's got the boys in the hood for Mr. Rogers. And then Freeman with a pair of deuces, but he's going to be able to get out of the way.
23,000.
23,000. No. So he's going to make hot.
23,000 total. 23,000 to call.
Freeman doing the right thing, getting out of harm's way. Rogers obviously about a 2.5 to 1 favorite.
He's going to use his time out here. Extra time.
He still has quite, a few chips. He might be able to get out of the way with ace-jack, but it is a really big hand playing three-handed. There's so many different 29,000. He could have re-raised.
He does go all in. Of course, Rogers has him easily covered. A quick call from Rogers.
Super easy call for Rogers. Second best hand you can have and hold him before the flop. Hodge is going to need some help, and he's going to need it fast because if he doesn't catch, he's going to be going right back across the pond to North.
9, 4, an ace, 6.
Well, he's going to need an ace or a backdoor spade, runner, known as trimmering Turn River.
Didn't get it.
Uh-oh.
He's left with an ace.
An ace, he's got 1 of 3 cards in them.
Not going to do it for Hodge. Hodge was a guy that was just never in. He didn't misplay anything. He just did not get the luck of the draw. But we are down to a two-handed game, and it did not take long. Gone from the goings-on is Paul Hodge. He's headed back to Essex, England, and we are headed into a head-to-head conflict.
Hello, this is Andrew Rogers from Montgomery, Minnesota, playing here at the Pokerdome Challenge. Come back and watch me play for my chance at $1 million.
I'm Perry Friedman, 2002 World Series of Poker bracelet winner, and I'm here for my chance to win $1 million. So come on back and watch.